Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Affinity. I'm Digorso, and Gieran is somewhere. And today we are going to be working on finishing the top part of the tower. So first things first, I want to get the floor changed out for what it's supposed to be. Gieran is fishing. Why am I not surprised? A bear fishing? How preposterous. No, Gieran loves fishing. It's one of his favorite things to do. Speaking of, like, favorite things, you guys know that one of my favorite things in the world is mechs. Okay, so I was browsing Engadget the other day, and they had a story about this Kickstarter project, and it's a company called MegaBots, and they want to create like full on like mechs, like full size, like 8-9 feet tall, huge, got like tons of like guns and stuff, and they want to like do like a BattleBot arena style competition. And I'm like, this is a fantastic idea, like really like awesome idea. First off, love mechs, but it sort of reminds me of whatchamacallit. I can't remember what it was called, but there was like a BattleBot thing way back in the day. It was like Arena Bots or something like that, and it was basically just like, you know, little tiny like death Roombas, and they'd go through and like try and destroy each other and stuff. If you guys know Mythbusters, Grant Imahara actually was featured on that a long time ago, and I don't know if he won or not. I think he had some sort of problem, and like he didn't win or something. But anyways, no, it would be sort of like that, except there would be actual people in these mechs, and they would fire like gigantic paintballs basically at each other, and it's actually really cool idea. To be honest though, I'm a little skeptical on whether or not it'll actually happen. Reason being is that they are currently asking for $1.8 million USD on Kickstarter. They currently have 225 backers, 39,170, and 23 days left to go. So by the time you guys actually see this, it's November 4th. So by the time you guys see this, it could be significantly more, but that's what its current thing is right now. So yeah, really cool idea. It's called MegaBots, giant fighting robots. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check it out. Really cool idea. You should check out some of the pictures and stuff. And I sort of wish I had like, I think like the tier that I was interested in was like $10 or like $50,000, because it's like I want to ride in one, but I also want to compete. I want to kick butt. I want to, you know, drive one and bring the pain on other people, which you could totally do. So basically the idea is these mechs are piloted by two people. You have a controller and you have a gunner. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'll drive and Bear can shoot. See, look at his accuracy. It's so amazing. Such a accurate bear. Okay. So, one of the things that I'm doing is I'm going to be putting down a, I want to do like a dome up here, and I'm not entirely sure how I would do this. So I just do one. No, I think I goofed up. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Huh, okay. I sort of like... Oh, Gieran has been waiting for lightning. He needs a supercharged creeper because he wants to get a head. So he's got a little place set up and everything. So I'm using a circle guide on how to sort of do this, and because I'm trying to create like a dome, so I'm doing a sphere and starting it about halfway. It's okay. I think I might have started it up one level too high. So let's do. Actually, you know what? I got some of this stuff. Okay, let's not waste glass if we don't have to. So there's like 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so boom, break that. Let's break that. Okay, so I did it right, I guess. I just started it one level too high, I guess. I don't know. I'm just sort of flying by the seat of my pants. Oh, really? That's it? Poor G. It seems every single time that a storm comes by and it starts to lightning, he'll be like running out to his little spot, right? And the second he gets there, that's it. Storm's over. Done. I feel really bad for him because he's trying so hard. And you can't blame a bear for trying so hard. Okay, so this would be 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Perfect. There we go. First layer of glass down. So, I think I was talking about, oops. Do I want the... Hold on, I need to switch it. My little thing here is getting all confused. Okay, yeah, I need the plus. Alright. So, I think the tier that I wanted for, the mech was like... It was something ridiculous, like $50,000, and that was basically for 2 people to compete in a match in a mech and everything. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I was like, you know, that's really, 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 really what I want, but of course, I don't have like $50,000 to spend on a Kickstarter. Like, I totally would love to, but we have to be realistic here. I don't have that kind of money. I don't think a lot of people do. And to be honest, I'm real talk here. I really don't think this thing is going to succeed. Not because I don't want it to, but because I just don't think that it's really the kind of thing that that a lot of people can really get behind. Like, it sounds super cool, but it's a lot of money. Like, a ton of money. And that's hard for people to fork over. You know, $1.8 million is not a small chunk of change. I understand why they need it, but I also am like, you know, that's like up there with like some of the most expensive Kickstarters like ever. So Actually, I don't think it is actually. So I mean, I guess it's possible that they could pull it off, but to be honest, I'm not holding my breath. I mean, it would be amazing if they did, but I don't think they will. But if they did, though, that would be so sweet. My God, I'd be so excited. It would seriously be amazing. All right, I need to figure out how to do this. So it's boom, boom, and then let's see, yeah, like this, and then yeah, okay, that'll be good. Yay! The dome rises. I guess, I don't know. So yeah, that was really cool. I mean, I've always been really enamored by mechs. I don't think that I've ever really told this story. But when I was in high school, I had a couple friends who really liked, gosh, what do you call them? Like tabletop games, I guess. They had this game where it was Robotech, which is a sort of mech style like series, I guess. It's like an anime. But it was super cool because they had like a board game. And I was like, this is hecka cool. So we played it a couple times in the library during like lunch and stuff like that, when I was in high school, and it was really super fun. I didn't really, at that time, that was my very, very first, whatchamacallit, board game. And I had no idea what I was doing. So I created my character, and like it was the very, very beginning of the game. And my friend threw me up against this like gigantic, like crazy freaking like mothership or some like troop carrier, things like that. And this thing was gargantuan. And he was like, "Oh, you better run." And I was like, "No, I'm not going to run. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fire every single freaking missile I have at this thing. And I'm going to blow it up." And he was like, "This is not going to work." So I launched every missile. I used every single piece of ammunition that I had on my character. And like I rolled my dice and I killed it. And my friends were just sitting around like with this dumbfounded look on their face. They're like, How did you? And I was like, "That's right." And they're like, "Well, you don't have any ammunition left. You can't do anything else." And I was like, "Doesn't matter. I killed the troop carrier." And I was like super like proud of myself and stuff. And it was really one of the dorkiest things I've ever done, but it was actually super fun. I really, really enjoyed the experience. But that was like the only time that we played that. After that, we never played again. I wanted to, but like they didn't. The guy who had it didn't bring the books and like, you know, or anything like that. So we were like, "Oh, we can't play." So it's like, whatever. So I was a little disappointed, but you know what? It was still, that one time was a really, really good experience. And I'm just reminded, like, you know, how much that really meant to me. And also, working with glass is super hard. Okay, so there's this double thick here. There's this here. And then I think it goes here, here, And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. With it being all transparenty, I'm like, where is it? Where's the glass? I don't see it. Is it wrong? What? No. No, it's not. It's not wrong. Off the second. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is wrong. Yeah, you're totally right. All right, so I wasted 3 things of glass. Bear was right. Okay, there. That is a perfect match. All right. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and then 3 off of this one, 3 off of this one. There we go. All right. It's not that hard. I'm really over exaggerating, but still, it's like I don't normally work with glass all that much, so having to do it like on the fly is a little bit difficult. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But you know, working with these sort of like pattern things actually isn't as hard as it used to be. They used to be a lot harder to work with, at least I feel. But I use this thing called plots.co, plotz.co.uk, and I really like it. It actually is really nice. It breaks everything down into 2D and 3D like renders, so you can actually see, like, break it down by level, you know, build it up, you know, as you go, and it sort of breaks it into like quadrants, so you can just repeat one of the quadrants like over and over and over again all the way around, and it actually makes it a heck of a lot easier. So like I can put this here, and then this, and then actually, you know what, I actually can just fill this in. Now that I realize what I'm actually doing, this is the top. I wanted to have this sort of flat look on top. I actually have way more glass than I need. There we go. Okay. I realized I didn't leave myself a way to get in. Let's see, I think if we like that and that. So we'll go boop, boop, boop. There we go. Perfect. So there we go. The viewing platform is finished. Oh, I could have gotten in here. Oh, such a derp. There we go. So you'll be protected from the rain. You can see all the way around. The interior might need to be cleaned up a bit. It's a little jagged for my taste. Like maybe move some of these blocks up and, you know, clean it up a little bit. But you know what? The plots thing is actually like really cool. I really like it. If you guys ever need help building like a circle, you know, definitely go for it. Just amazing tool. All right, so there's actually one thing I want to show you guys. I was meant to do it last episode, but I never really got around to it. Actually, I kind of forgot. But that's the banner thing, and Vipsy just put hers up, so now it's a perfect time to check it out because there's a new banner on it. But basically, everybody on the server has sort of like a slot that they can put their banner on, so you know like whose place is whose. You know, they can identify themselves by just placing a banner. And it's really cool. There are some really good ones. Oh, Garen makes me laugh so much. All right, we'll check it out. I'll show you guys. But it actually is really funny. All right, so This is old. He's a penguin. He's got like little penguin feet in his suit and everything. This is Lamdrew's. This is why it's funny, because it's just like green with like a stripe through it. It's like lol. No effort. But actually it kind of looks like his character, I guess. This here is Get the Tea. He's got sort of like a little thing going on here. It's got this cool blue circle in the center, which I actually really like. This is Vipsy's. Yep. Looks pretty darn close. I think it actually looks really good. I think she did a really good job representing like her character, like with like her little jacket, and I think it actually does match very, very well. And then this is mine. This is it's sort of supposed to look like my face. On the 16-bit pack, it looked closer. This one is pretty darn close, but the extra resolution sort of takes away some of the effect the other one had, but I still like the way it looks, because I know what other people will see it, and I'm perfectly fine with that. And then, of course, this one here, Giran, our lovable bear, his is the absolute best, because, I mean, it's his mouth. He's got his throat back here, he's got a tongue, he's got teeth, and he's like, roar, bear. And I'm like, whoa, look at this. It's awesome. So these are the only ones that have been put up so far, but they actually look really, really cool. I'm thinking I may actually go through and put in these 16-bit textures for the banners, because I like the way that the 16-bit textures look better. Look at this naked bear running around. You need a sensor bar, buddy. I like the way the 16-bit textures look better, actually. The high resolution ones are cool, but I like the way, like, trust me, it looks a lot better. But yeah, so I hope you guys had a good time spending time with us and finishing the top. Oh, actually, you know what? We should probably take a look at the tower before we go away. Let's just take a moment to admire it. Actually, I probably would like it to be a little bit taller, but you know what? I actually think it looks pretty good. I can't say that I don't like it. I didn't want something that would stand out a whole lot. But, you know, it looks pretty good. So, thank you guys for spending another episode with us on Affinity server, and we'll see you next time. Take care.